Hello and thank you for joining us. This is part 2 in our online web help video presentation recorded in 2016. This series is designed to help small businesses overcome many of the common pitfalls associated with launching and growing their business online. We hope you enjoy this presentation and are able to take away something of value to help you not just survive but thrive online. Today's presentation is called What is a CMS? Part 2. My name is Adam Sims and I'm a web media specialist from aWebpage. So, before we get started, a quick apology is in order. Towards the end of part 1 of this video presentation, we advised we'd provide a side-by-side desktop demonstration of the content management systems. That will have to wait until part 3, because first we need to cover the popular content management systems and also their pros and cons. So once we've done that, in part 3, we'll then proceed to provide the side-by-side desktop demonstration as mentioned in part 1. Let's get started. So, in part 1, we covered that the acronym CMS stands for Content Management System. We learnt that content management systems are software tools that make adding and/or editing content on your web page easy. We also discovered that a large majority of web pages gain a significant benefit from using a content management system. So now that we have a better understanding of what a content management system is and does, let's take a look at some of the popular content management systems on the market today. First of all, we have Drupal. Second, WordPress. And third, Joomla. So let's go through each of these one by one. Drupal was initially released in 2001. It's a purpose-built content management system largely targeted towards education, government, and corporate web page owners. Drupal is aimed towards web developers and is for the more technically inclined users. WordPress was initially released in 2003 as an online, aka blogging, platform. Since then, it has been changed and modified in an effort to accommodate the modern needs of a content management system. WordPress is aimed at more non-technical users. And last on the list is Joomla. Released in 2005 as a purpose-built content management system, Joomla has many of the advantages of Drupal while being a little bit easier to use. Joomla gained a significant following in the few short years after its release. As you can see, the top 3 content management systems are over a century old. This is despite the web changing and evolving significantly since those times. So, not only has the web changed, but it also attracts a much more diverse group of users than the more technically inclined early adopters. Some may argue that despite being over a century old, these systems have been upgraded and maintained over that time. And while that is true, they were still built on the foundations of ideas over a century old. And in order for these systems to truly modernize their approach, they would simply have to scrap the whole thing and start again. And on that bombshell, that concludes the second part of this series. So let's take a quick moment to summarize what we've covered so far. Number 1. The world's 3 most popular content management systems are Drupal, WordPress, and Joomla. Number 2. All 3 of these systems are over a century old. And number 3, the internet has grown and evolved by an unprecedented proportion over the last century. In the next video, we will explore the reasons that make these content management systems so popular, as well as practical solutions to obtaining a content management system that meets your modern-day business needs and user expectations. Stay tuned, because in part 3 we will be providing a side-by-side desktop demonstration. This presentation was brought to you by aWebpage. My name's Adam Sims, and I look forward to seeing you next time.